Yeah. I don't know if it's streaming or not. This one, this is gonna be hard. Can you see if it's working? Can you type something in the chat just to see if it'll work? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Did it pop up on the screen? Okay, cool. Ooh. You can see it? Okay, cool. I feel like the internet's not running that great. How's the quality? It's fine. Hmm. It's okay. I'm just gonna talk anyways, and if people come in, just say hi or whatever. So, I wanted to do a live thing today, you guys. I've been crying a little bit. I'm just saying. Um, for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure you do because it's huge news, Chester Bennington has passed away. And if you don't know who Chester Bennington is, that's who's back here. He is the lead vocalist of Linkin Park. He was just an amazing singer, an amazing person, really. Always doing charity work and donating money and just doing all this really awesome stuff. Just a really, really cool guy, really good guy, and an idol of mine since I was in middle school. Um, he has such a unique voice, and I've always loved his voice so much. Um, super, super diverse voice and tone to his voice, and he's just super, just really talented guy, and it's really friggin' sad. It's really, really sad that we lost him. Um, I'm really bummed out about it. I wanted to do a live chat to maybe talk to some of the dreamers on here who are Linkin Park fans, anybody who's going through, a hard time with this or anything like that. Maybe we can just talk about some good times about Chester or just, good memories or your favorite Linkin Park songs or your favorite thing about Chester, stuff like that. That would be really cool. So I remember discovering Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. I think the very first song that I heard was Crawling, I want to say. And dude, I remember just being like, this guy, first of all, Linkin Park just had a super unique sound that I've never heard anything like that before. And I was just blown away by it. But Chester's voice was so just breathtaking to me. He just has one of those extremely, extremely powerful voices. Um, and his look, everything. I like fell in love with him. You know what I mean? I just thought he was such an amazing person. And I was always kind of into music. And, my mother and father are amazing singers, amazing, amazing singers. Um, but that was once I was kind of introduced to Linkin Park is when I was like, I really decided that I wanted to be a singer and I wanted to do something with music. And just Chester was a huge, huge part in that. And I just can't believe that he's gone, man. I really, really cannot believe it. Like, I keep thinking to myself, it's got to be fake. Like, it's got to be a hoax, but it's everywhere, dude. It is everywhere. And I don't get it. Like, I really, really don't get it. I don't, you know, I've said before that I suffer with depression. So I understand what depression can do to you, the kind of thoughts that it can give to you, but everyone's depression's different. Everybody's anxiety is different. Everyone's addictions are different. You know, I know he struggled with addiction and depression, and he had some really unfortunate things happen to him in his childhood. Um, but I don't know, man. I just never, and it's, you never do. You never think, okay, this person's going to, you know, end their life. And that's, I don't know. It's just really, really, really sad to me and really unfortunate and just unbelievable, man, in a really bad way. Like, I mean, look how amazing he was. Look at his smile, you know? He's just a really cool dude. And I was like obsessed with him, man. I was like, I wish I could sing like him, and I wish I could get tattoos like him. He's got the cool flames on his arms and everything like that. And it's just sad, dude. I read it. I scrolling on Facebook. I'm doing my, you know, thing on the Dream You May channel, trying to answer everybody's comments and everything like that. Talk back to everybody. I was in an okay mood. Wasn't having the best day, but then that popped up. Hi, Ninja Girl. How's it going? So that popped up, and I was just like, this has got to be fake. There is no way Chester would commit suicide. There is no friggin' way that would happen. And I don't know. I'm still in my mind trying to process it. It's like the weirdest thing in the world. Like, it's obvious that it is most likely true, even though I don't want to admit it. And you know what's weird is he's not a person that I knew personally or anything like that, but he was just such a big part in my life and a part of me becoming a musician. And man, if any of you could ask or talk to any of my friends, I mean, you would know instantly, like, oh yeah, that kid was a huge fan of Linkin Park. I'm upset too. Ninja Girl, it's really, really crazy. And super unfortunate. It's just, what a tremendous loss, you know? As you can see, I was always a huge Linkin Park fan. I've got super old stuff from them up to newer stuff. I've got, like, I was in their membership, you know, Linkin Park Underground. I got tons of shirts actually, and I've got way more in storage and stuff. What's up, Spenny? How's it going, man? Linkin Park was my favorite band, and I'm in shock the whole day. Me too. You know? And it sucked because, like I was saying earlier, I found out about this while I was at work, man. And you have no idea how bad I just wanted to break down and cry, but I had to hold it together. Like, it's just a terrible, terrible freaking thing. And it's so weird because Chris Cornell just committed suicide not too long ago. And, like, it was similar, like, oh, man, I don't know. It's just a really, really tough thing. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about depression too, man, because unfortunately, it's still kind of something that people aren't really willing to talk about or to get help about or willing to admit. But it's a normal thing, man, and people deal with it and people have it. And getting help is not a bad thing. It's not at all. And admitting that you have that problem is also not a bad thing. Because here's the thing, for any of you out there who don't suffer with depression and don't really, I heard about it here at work. Yeah, that was me too, Knucking Futz. I love that name. Thank you. That makes me smile a little bit. It really is a big shock, and it's just terrible, man. I can't believe it. Like, it's just not sinking into my head. It's a really weird thing. What was I saying? I totally forgot. Oh, about depression. Thank you. So I never, ever, ever, ever thought that I would go through depression. I never, in my wildest dreams, thought I would go through depression. And then over the summer last year, I just had like this mental breakdown, man. And like, it got really, really, really bad. And I wasn't myself at all. And it was almost like I wasn't in my own head. It was like, there was this emptiness and this darkness just around me. And there was actually times that I can't even remember It's a really, really freaking scary thing to go through, and everybody goes through it differently. So my thing is, you know, even if you have the slightest idea of maybe you might have some kind of an issue with depression or anxiety or an addiction, man, don't feel bad about it, and don't be embarrassed about it, and don't feel like you can't get help, because you should, man. Thanks for that, Spenny. Definitely, man. That's what I want to do too. Just, remember him and spread out some love, and, uh, TMZ kind of annoyed me with how they broke the news. Just, it's a little, I don't know, insensitive, I guess. And some people have been insensitive in the comments on some things too. It's not cool. Uh, but yeah, this has been really hard for me, you guys. I've been crying a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just saying. But yeah, you guys. So, I don't want to make it all sad in this. Grieving doesn't have to be all sad stuff. It can be good stuff too. So if you have any moments that you love from Chester, or if you want to share like what your favorite song is, or your favorite moment, or if you've seen them live or anything like that, that would be so awesome. So damn awesome. And just to like bring up the mood a little bit, and just remember him. I just want to remember him. And he will always be such a huge inspiration of mine. And he's just such an amazing singer. Like, and great vocals, and a great lyricist, and just such a funny person too. Like, he had a really, really, really funny personality as well. And like, you could tell he made people around him happy and laugh, man. And he took care of people. um Ushin, Maggie was just telling me about what was it, a typhoon that hit in a typhoon. So Maggie was telling me a typhoon, right, hit Taiwan, which is where she's from, and Linkin Park just had a concert there. And then once they heard that that had happened, Linkin Park, what, they donated tons of money and stuff, and like all the money that they earned from the concert, they donated to Taiwan. So, you know what I mean, man? Oh, shit, man. It just sucks. It really sucks. Mm. Thanks, you guys, for saying this stuff. Thanks for sending out love. And, you know, we do put them, and I'm sure, to live, we do put celebrities on a pedestal, and that's got to be extremely stressful. Um, and I don't know. And I'm sure that could add to anxiety or depression, or if you have an addiction, like feeding off that more, or, who knows. He was a legend. He'll go down in history, definitely. He should. He should, because his vocals are absolutely fantastic. Numb was my favorite. I love playing Numb on the piano. It's a really good song. Um, Very good song. Mm. Somewhere I Belong. Yeah, let's talk about some good things. I love that song, Somewhere I Belong. That is such a great song. If we're going to talk about Chester's vocals, man, he has so much grit and just power and anger and like love at the same time. And his voice, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of my favorite things about singers, is when they can get across emotion so strongly, and just it's in your ears and you just feel that emotion. Chester had that ability. I talk about Hongi from FT Island. He has that ability. That's what I'm saying, you guys. Singers like that, man, because they are so real, and you know that they've been through shit, and they can pump it out through their melody. I know we keep losing all these artists. I To think that we lost Chester, it just freaks me out. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. It's really hard. I can't believe he's gone either. Leanne. It's crazy. Meteora is one of my favorite albums. I got it right here. Right there. Meteora. And actually that booklet is the Meteora booklet. I remember getting that. Breaking the Habit. Great. I was expecting a comeback concert from them. Yeah. I never actually had the chance to see them live, which really bums me out. That was always like one of my dreams, and you guys know how I feel about, you know, going for your dreams and stuff, man. And like, yeah, that'll never happen now, you know. I know that sounds selfish, but I don't know. It just sucks. But yeah, Somewhere I Belong. Okay, let's talk about that song, man. That's an amazing song. It's a really, really good song. Some really cool things going on in that song. Like, for instance, the acoustic guitar in the beginning. Chester played that acoustic guitar. I don't know how many people know that. So he played that acoustic guitar, and then Mike Shinoda took it, reversed it, chopped it up, and switched the chords, the order of the chords. Awesome. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm saying. From the inside, great song. His voice is beautiful and powerful, amazing in one word. I agree with you. It's hard for me to see the screen name. Sorry, you guys. Breaking the Habit. Great song, great music video. That song meant a lot to Chester, definitely. Pisses me off when people forget what these talented, beautiful people give up to be in this field. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Definitely. What I've Done, great song. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but you guys just saying these song titles, like, it's just instantly his voice comes into my mind. Shadow of the day, it's the world in gray. So good. Hit the Floor, great song. Yeah. What did I want to say? Something I wanted to say. Recently I saw in an interview, and I love that dude. It's so crazy, man. I just recently watched an interview with him. It was like they ask you like 3 questions kind of thing, and they have to answer it. Mike Shinoda and Chester Bennington were on there, and Chester was saying that his favorite song to play still is Paper Cut. Still, you know what I mean? And he was so excited about saying that, and he was just like, it's just something that gets me going, man. And it's, you know, he just had that awesome personality. I don't get it. I was just watching him on Good Mythical Morning not that long ago. You know what I mean? And he was so happy and fun. And what the fuck, dude? Oh. Thanks, Benny. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude. You know, it's really unfortunate. See, I want to talk about that too. Suicide is such a suicide and depression is such a thing that there's still in this day and age there is so much like hate towards the person who has depression, or hate towards the person that committed suicide, or like, how could he do that to his family, or like, you know. And of course those thoughts are going to go through your head, of course, like, oh my god, like he had 6 kids, like he had a wife, you know. But like I was saying earlier, with depression there's something else that engulfs your mind, and you need help out of that, man. You need someone to grab you out of that darkness. And I'm serious about it being darkness. It really was. For me, it was like everything just went dark. Nothing, like, there was colors didn't do anything for me anymore. It was the weirdest thing, man. And if, like, I know Chester battled with like addictions and stuff too, so like you got to throw that in the mix as well. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Yeah, anyone blaming him is just ignorant. There's no. I just think there's not enough information and understanding of how complicated depression is, and how complicated when someone does commit suicide. And like, so I hate it when people say it's selfish. Oh my god, dude. It's like, it sucks and it's like the worst fucking thing in the world, but to say that that person's selfish for doing that is really shitty to say. Like, it's not in their mind to do that thing. That's the best way that I that could happen to him. He loved so much. I didn't think this bad about Cornell. No, man. And my mom actually posted the video of Cornell, and she was singing Hunger, uh, and it's really good. And I'm watching it, I watch it because it's just like hard. And this is why I'm a counselor. How thoughts can happen to anyone. Thank you, Anna. That's true. We need to talk more and support each other. And I love your hearts for you, girl, because you are pregnant. You know what's up. And I wish more people knew that. Life, I blame him not loving himself like his friends and like I do. Depression is easy. It's simple. Put negative emotions. Understand that you can't just get over. Spirit 100% on it. It's I think we are getting a little better in certain places. People understand a little bit more. There's this weird, unfortunately. So the happiest people could be the saddest. It's a known, like, actually, like, entertainers, artists, comedians didn't suffer from depression. So it's interesting that want to make you laugh, right? Who suffer from depression. It's an interesting where I have anxiety and some depression. Anxiety is I've lived with it my entire life. Just thought about it this year. If that makes sense, I'll explain that later. I would cry. No parent give me a small glimpse to a yeah, Leanne. I'm sorry to go through that. That you're doing better now. Anxiety. I've had anxiety for new. I went through my whole depression and saw somebody, which is someone. If you have any thoughts, having trouble in public, any of these things, or anything healthy for you, to just go see someone. Man, clear your mind. Our minds need to be cleared. Our minds need to be healed, just like our bodies. So us. Oh, girl, you're cutting. My internet sucks. I'm actually shocked. Go through this until my mom had cancer and lost her thoughts. I wish I knew your actual. I'm very, very, very so sorry for your loss. Terrible. Am I cutting in and out on you? I'll interrupt the thing. Well, I don't know if the internet or not. I just got a Facebook message. Spenny, get out. Yeah. Please, that would be awesome. Video is breaking up. Shit. I agree with you, Anna, and unfortunately, it's not easy to see the signs. I mean, I think there was actually a while I was dealing with depression, and didn't notice it, and I don't think other people around really noticed it. It's cutting out really bad. Stay Is it still cutting out? If it's cutting out, go. 'Cause I don't want to in your ears like that. At least I'm not crying. Hugs, thank you. I wish I could get a hug. I would, man. If any of you ever look and you want a hug, just ask. I will give you hugs. It's all about the hug. Hugs and love. I'm like a hippie, but I'm not. Huh? I do. Anytime I see any of my friends, that is what you want to take from this, okay? But before, one of my biggest things that I've always done is hug the people that I love. And I'm 100% serious about that. Hug is such a powerful thing. I know it sounds but I think it's true. Once I started high school, I don't know why. It's just my friends. I would always give them hugs. All of us different lives, and just the hug, like, hey, here, and I love you, and you know, suck, gonna be okay. There's good things and bad things. It'll be okay. You can so much just by giving someone a hug. And ever since I give my family, anytime I see any members, I have to give every single one of them a hug. My friends, I give them hugs. I'm a very guy, and I believe that we're getting every word. Okay. Spread out love, the hugs. I love you all. Chester, I'm gonna miss him. Crazy. And I want to say thank you to him and to Linkin Park. Sorry for you guys' loss. And he just lost a really freaking awesome dude today. I love you, dreamers, so much. You know that guy is in the world. Anna, you're right. Everybody listen to Anna. She's amazing. Thank you guys. All right. All love. I idea that I wanted to get. I don't know. I love you guys too. I really do. And I remember your guys' names, which is the funniest thing. Like screen names and stuff. It's so cool. You know. And when I see your guys just pop up, I most like I'll read them on my phone first, and later thing because I don't know because I'm weird. I don't know. I'm like out. This is everyone spreading love and hugs. That's so good. Guys, I have an idea, like a new segment, a idea for this channel involving you guys a little bit. But that for another video. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.